You see, you're reading it exactly as you should not read it.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
reading it
From your
through
reference.
the will to receive to oneself, as though we're speaking about a wife and we're speaking about sons and daughters. Really, do you think that um, this, presence of what we call God will come down in order to order um, the relationship between the existence of a master and slave?
No, I don't. This is
Human,
why
no,
this is what,
human can sort of form it, and they do. They form the juridical system to themselves in order to sort of arrange or form or order their existence, knowing that the will to receive to oneself is a murderous and wish to actually control everything. So there is some sort of law in order to put some limitation to the
mm,
will to receive to oneself in order to allow people to live. But this is not Torah. And you're trying
this
to
is,
read Torah in the light of human moral and perception. So
so
the whole
this
study is how to actually get you out of it.
I
So
know.
we are
But
not
let me
speaking
explain.
about no. Now you listen. We are not speaking about a wife in let's say in the in the corporal, a slave in a corporal. Anyhow, you're a slave of the corporal uh, world, and your wife and children does not go out with you. When you die alone. By the way, you can't take your wife and you can't take your children. Thanks God. Okay, there is a
Okay.
law like this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it means that we're not speaking about um, the corporal life, and this is why Rashbi starts this portion with a warning. Hey, we're not speaking about your corporal life. We're speaking about judgment of the spirit. So
Mhm.
let's try and read it that way. So what it means, if of course the master, his master, gave him everything, the will to receive to oneself, and everything that sort of is the produce of that. So the produce of the will to receive to oneself has nothing to do with me. It has to do with that which gave it to me.
Mhm.
So even if I like it very much, so what? I like something that does not belong to me.
Yeah.
This is where we start with לא תחמוד and לא תגנוב. For whom we're speaking לא תחמוד? Yeah. Do not covet. This is actually coveting.
Yeah.
You cannot covet that the existence that you've been given, because this is why he's saying. Then his master will take him to the door, yeah, to the side of what is called mezuzah, meaning to the back to the original contract of why actually the spirit was sent here. Yeah, and then he will give him another hall to hear what was said on Mount Sinai.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he will take his ear and he will sort of allowing another hearing hall to hear what actually we were speaking about, or what happened actually in, on a point of revelation on Mount Sinai. It means it was for the spirit. Now, this portion of Mishpatim speaks about that the Torah that was given was inclusive of the power of the light, and how one can say how the spirit will sort of connect to it, how they will um, how they will contract their relationship and how they will act together. What it says here so far, that the person does not acknowledge actually that what was given to him is in order to produce something else. So
Mhm.
everything that is being given to him is being taken away when,
Mhm.
when the time of, let's say, when the time of the experiment expires.
Mhm.
This is what we're reading here. So we cannot sort of apply, and this is exactly where the reef of what is called precept or mitzvot are done with hands and legs, meaning from the corporal understanding. This is where we start to read. Where actually, when we read Torah, we're committing Chilul Hashem.